Alright guys, thanks again for joining me on another Garrick's Adventures. On today's adventure, I'm going to take you out to Nebraska and South Dakota, where me and my buddy Ty get out with the bows and see if we can't find some whitetail or muley action. We also join up with our buddy Jim Joint out in South Dakota, where the whitetails are still coming to feed out in the month of October and trying to bulk up right before the rut. We get in some tree stands, some ground blinds, and even do some spot and stalk. It's going to be an awesome show. You're not going to want to miss it. So stay tuned. And thanks again for joining me on another Garrick's Adventures. Chee-hoo! All right. Aloha. Morning, guys. Hey, brother Ty. We're out in Nebraska today. First day out in Nebraska, doing some archery hunting. So we're out here scouting some areas. We spotted some muleys already. No bucks yet, but just kind of driving around, getting a lay of the land and figuring it all out. So hopefully we can get in and see if we can't find something good. All right, guys, stay tuned. Oh yeah, look at them. Some youngins. We'll give them a pass today. But doing some scouting and checking out some of them deer. Get around, guys. Chee-hoo! Alright. Afternoon this morning, we got on some deer. We've seen some deer. There was any shooter bucks that we've seen, so this afternoon we're here on a different piece of Ty's farm and on a corn store. So we're gonna try and see if we can sneak in and get into a spot and see if we can get a deer to come walking through. Stay tuned. See what we can see. Alright, guys. Aloha. Alright, guys. So we're just getting into the area here and get up on this nice little ridge. Spotting over before we go in, see if we can spot some deer. But look at this, look at the background behind it. Corn, hills, mesas. Make it awesome. Awesome place. I'm so blessed that Ty lets me come over here and bring me on their family farm. So we'll see if we can get lucky, cross our fingers. Get some eyes on a buck, or there's a nice whitetail that's been cruising through here, so we'll see what happens. Alright, guys. Trying to get into the area. I just have the feeling this wind's not right. It's not a good place to sit for tonight. So we're backing out, changing up the plans a little. I'm gonna head out and try and find another little spot to go hunt. So see how it goes. Pro tip for the day: don't sit a spot that the wind's blowing right where the deer's gonna come from, because you're probably not gonna see anything. Or if you do, you're gonna blow them all up. So we're backing out and we'll try and see if we can't get in and get in this spot another day. Stay tuned. Let's see what we see next. All right, guys. Alright guys, so Ty's farm and all we came to is gonna visit these places here. I'm gonna make it a walk down and see if I can get my eyes on some deer, but people along the sun's going down. We see some pretty nice deer. They just saw it's a little bit. Come right to us. I'll get you guys. Made it through. We spotted some does. Didn't get any eyes on any bucks, but I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but there's a bunch of coyotes all over, just barking and yapping. It's pretty cool, but they're basically everywhere around me. I actually was coming down and I saw one actually coming down, and I'm just gonna try and get up on him and see if I could get on him, but he kind of spotted me and dug out. So I'm working my way back down, and awesome first day of archery, Nebraska hunting. Right on, guys. Well, stay tuned and hopefully let's see if I can get lucky. All right. Hello. Morning, guys. Day number 3. Day number 3, and we're out here in Nebraska. It's gonna be a nice morning. It's a little chilly, but we're here at Ty's parents' place, and we're ready to head out. So we'll see what we can see. All right, stay tuned. Aloha. Well, that morning we originally had planned to hunt in Nebraska. We got on the phone with our buddy Jim from South Dakota, and he mentioned that his buddy out in Wyoming had an elk tag and that he was going to try and help him out. We had already planned to go and visit him out in South Dakota, but because he was going to leave a little early to help his buddy with the elk hunt, me and Ty decided we're going to head out to South Dakota, meet up with Jim, and see if we can get on a hunt out there until Jim had to leave. Yes, guys, alright, so we just crossed the state line from Nebraska into South Dakota. So me and Ty got South Dakota deer tags, archery deer tags, and we're gonna go and meet up with our buddy Jim and see if we can maybe possibly get in a blind this afternoon and see what we see. Stay tuned. Hopefully we get lucky. Cross our fingers. Alright, guys. Chew! Alright, guys, so we have made it to Jim Joint's house. This is our home away from home. This is like one of my favorite places ever. But we just made it to Jim's house from Nebraska, and we're gonna try and get out in the field here soon. But we're gonna get in here and say hello to Jim. So, all right, guys. So we are at Jim's, and we're heading out to go check some trail cams right now and some of his lines here. But I got me and Ty right in the back, and not too far from Jim's house. We're gonna check some cam pictures and see what's up. See if we don't see any. See the stand? There's the stand there. All right. So we'll get this checked. Pull that card out. See if there's anything coming in, and go from there. All right. So we got our camera right there. Our stand up there. So we get some good pictures of some nice bucks coming out. Hopefully we'll maybe sit in this stand, but we're gonna go check out some other stands, and it's right there. Jim's house not too far away, but let's see what we can see. Hopefully we get some whitetail and get one down. All right. First day in South Dakota, we decided we're gonna go out, check a few stands, check a few cameras. Jim decided to go out and show us a few other of his stands that he had set up, so we can pick and choose what is the best game plan depending on the wind and where we wanted to hunt in the morning and the afternoons. I am very blessed that I get to call Jim Joint a friend of mine. My first experience meeting Jim was right here in South Dakota. Jim is the father of my friend Josh, who I met out hunting. Invited me out on a hunt in South Dakota with him and his dad. But at the last minute, Josh couldn't make it, and he said to go up and meet his dad. I pulled up at the airport, never meeting Jim before. He welcomed me into his home. He is a key example of why I really love hunting, and how hunting can bring good people together. Anyone that's ever met Jim would contest to exactly what I just said. He's one of the best people I know. I'm still hoping to return the favor to him and get him out in Hawaii for a hunting and fishing trip. So we finished up scouting, checking stands, and then we're going to get ready and head out into the field. Yes, sir. Chee-hoo. All right, guys.
But there's a ton of, every morning I see probably 8 or 10 right in here coming up. I have seen bucks come up. They might get here and before I come. But if the bucks were on the does,
They'd be on them.
I would say this would be one of the #1 places here.
After a quick scouting sesh, me and Ty get dialed in and get ready for the afternoon hunt. Chee-hoo! All right. Alright guys, me and Brother Ty, we got set up on our first evening sit in South Dakota, and we just got into the block. We're hoping that crossing our fingers that big boys come down. There have been sightings of quite a bit of deer coming down into this field here, so today's the day that the big old boy comes walking up in front of this blind. Catch you guys later. Oh. see how it goes. All right. Slowly working their way over to us. In the meantime, while we were watching this herd working their way over to us, more deer had entered the field from behind, and unknown to us, there was a really big buck coming our way, and we're thinking it might happen on our first afternoon out in South Dakota. Unfortunately, that was not the case. The big old buck had other plans and would not come into bow range. But I would definitely call that a successful first afternoon. It was only the first afternoon and we still had a bunch of days to hunt. Whew, here it is, guys. Here comes the snow. It's Christmas in October. Chee-hoo! Woo! She's snowing. She's coming down pretty heavy. Wow. I'm gonna freeze my butt off this afternoon. Alright, guys. Whew, it's snowing and raining. Cats and dogs out there. We just set up another blind in an area where we seen them bucks come out last night, and so hopefully that'll pay off. We set that up, and at least it's going to be a little nicer in this weather. But man, it's coming down right now. So we were thinking about putting up a tree stand. I probably would have been suffering bad if I had to sit in that stand tonight, but that blind sounds like a little better idea. So put up that blind and crossing our fingers, get some deer come in this afternoon. So, all right, stay tuned, guys. All right. I got enough clothes on the bait. Woo. Yes. All right, guys. Yes, it is coming down. It's a Hawaii boy playing in the snow. Hopefully this afternoon will pay off. Get lucky and get an arrow stuck in the deer, and we'll be home and don't have to deal with any more of this snow. But if not, we'll keep on trying. Chee-hoo! All right. Set up this time. Yesterday we seen all the nicer bucks coming out here, and we just ran out of shooting light before they could make it to the other ground. So we got tired shooting in the other ground, and we're gonna give it a go on this ground. I'm so glad we didn't decide to put a tree stand. This Hawaii boy is not really okay, but see how it goes. stoked that we got this lined up and was able to get in close like that on that bunch of deer. So put in some work and paid off, just not with the guy that we were looking for. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, aloha guys. Alright guys. Day number 3 in South Dakota. Got up in this stand this morning and wasn't getting much action. It's actually getting kind of late in the morning already, and I just turned back. I've been blowing on some grunts here and there. I turned back and there's 3 bucks standing about 50 yards away. There's a really nice one in there. I took a shot and I think I hit him. I'm pretty sure I heard her hit, but I'm not quite sure, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of time. I'm gonna go over there and find a bloody arrow or get a blood trail, so it's cold and I'm shaking because I got some. I'm pretty excited. That's a nice bug. Stay tuned guys, hopefully I can find this thing. Alright, so before we go any further, if you like what you guys see, please hit that like button. Comments are always welcome. And please guys, smash that subscribe button. Chihu! Allah. Got some blood here. Got some blood there. Yes. Yeah, there's some blood there. There's some tracks. He's got some blood there. Alright guys, well, we got into the spot where we found that deer hair, and not 10 yards after that, found a nice good pile of blood with bubbles in it, so it looked good. I was pretty excited at that point. We tracked that deer, we followed blood, and there was good patches of blood, and then it die out, and then small patches of blood and die out again. And my guess is that I probably hit him somewhere in the neck and it bled a little bit in the beginning, and then it sealed up. So not good news. We tracked them for about 500 yards, I would say, until we just ran out of blood completely. We were down on our hands and knees looking for blood, but I'm a little disappointed. I'm a lot disappointed, not gonna lie. But it's hunting, so hopefully we can get out and maybe find another one. But man, I don't like losing that game. But stay tuned. We'll see how it goes. See if we can't get on another deer. We still got probably about a week left for hunting, so in South Dakota, Nebraska. So we'll try again. All right, guys. Aloha. All right, guys. So day number 3, afternoon number 3, and sitting in that line again that we set up yesterday. Trying to do a sit in this, see what you can see. I hit a really nice buck this morning, and we tracked him. I don't even know how long we tracked him, but we did some distance on him, and there's some real good blood early on, and went to like little specks of blood and down to following his tracks out, and The conclusion I think is that I might have hit him in the neck somewhere, in the neck area. And so usually I notice that neck shot, even though it may not be a fatal one, it put out quite a bit of blood in the beginning and then it fizzles out. So I want to say I think that's what happened. It's hard losing animals like that, but I'm gonna keep on trying and see if I can get on something good. Hopefully put a good shot and get him down and no tracking involved or much tracking. But right on, guys, stay tuned. See how it goes. Alright guys, thanks again for joining me on another Garrick's Adventures. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. As you guys can tell, I wasn't able to harvest that buck that I hit. And as a hunter, it's pretty disappointing not being able to recover an animal after he's hit. It's not something that any hunter looks forward to, and it gets pretty discouraging at times. But the best thing you can do is you take the time, you look back at how that hunt went, try and figure out what it is that you may have been able to do better on the next one, and just use it as a learning opportunity, and hope to make a better shot and have a better hunt on the next go around. With that being said, I'd like to thank everyone again for joining me, and a big thanks out to all those guys that have been supporting me on my new YouTube channel. I really appreciate all the likes, comments, positive or negative. I've been getting a bunch of positive comments back and a little bit of negative, and it doesn't matter what type it is. It helps me make a better video and try and understand what I should be working on my videos, and that's really what I want to do. I want to get out there and be able to show you a little bit of what I do out in the field and out in the ocean. So a big thank you again for all you guys, and stay tuned for the next episode. You're not going to want to miss it. There's a lot more action on its way. And till the next time, guys, chee-hoo, aloha.